Hello.
All right, ready? Hi, I'm Aiden.
And I'm Sean.
And I'm JaBlowin JaMom, 6th-year business major and professional frat star at The Ohio State University.
And this is...
Listening to...
Do you want to say it at the same time?
All right. And you're listening
Podcast
to...
Minute Talk Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show. We had plenty of fun last week. We've had a long week, 7 whole days. Can you believe it? That's how long a week is. Since when did they start doing that, Sean?
I think around when Jesus was born. Started from 0.
Oh, my God. Anyway, today we have a frat student, a local frat student from Ohio State, so not very local, unless you live in Ohio, which we don't. Welcome. Now, will you tell everyone what your name was one more time?
It's JaBlowin JaMom, but that's
JaBlowin JaMom, everybody.
That's more of a stage name.
A stage name? What's your real name?
Well, I don't want to disclose that. You know, like Beyonce.
That's off the stage, man.
Beyonce?
Yeah.
Oh, that's her. It just says on her birth certificate, Beyonce.
Well, I'm trying to build a brand.
Oh, okay. As JaBlowin JaMom, why are you building a brand for? What's wrong, Sean?
Your microphone wire isn't plugged in all the way.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, everybody. Sean is being a diva.
I'm a bit of a stickler when it comes to properly plugging things in.
Anyway, JaBlowin JaMom.
Oh, sorry. I would like to get sex right on the first try. That's usually my motto.
So,
I never get it right.
What exactly are you on to talk about today?
Well, you know, I've had plenty of experience being at school.
Of course.
For 6
Been
years.
doing it, for 6 years.
So, are you finishing up your master's?
No, I'm a junior.
A junior.
Yeah.
Junior.
Do 1 semester a year. So
Really?
that way I can retake whatever classes I fail in the second semester.
You're going to go to... For 8 years? You're going to be in school for 8 years?
Well, yeah, I figure, you know.
Oh, I know. Are you going to get a master's?
I think I've mastered it.
Okay, well, so why even go to college if you think you've mastered it?
Well, you know, my mom, she wanted me to, and my dad said that he'll pay for my alcohol for the rest of the year as long as I keep going.
What's your go-to drink?
Hard seltzer, but not hard in the sense of like alcohol content, because I got a weak stomach, but more just like, you know, frozen.
Frozen.
Yeah, so you know how like when you were a kid you'd take the lemonade and you'd pour it into the ice cube tray and you put toothpicks in?
I know what freezing stuff is, yeah.
Yeah, I
Well, I
remember.
do I do
Ice
that.
cubes, too, do the same thing.
I do that with seltzer.
You do that with milk and cereal?
Seltzer? Like White Claw or like...
No, like LaCroix.
Oh, well, I think we were talking about like alcohol. What's your go-to?
I don't remember. Usually just like vodka.
Whatever they hand you?
Pretty much.
So how was this last semester?
It went all right. We switched to online school, which I guess was fine, but I broke my laptop when I was trying to do a keg stand, so it made it a little difficult.
Huh.
Were you standing on your laptop?
No, it was next to the keg, and I don't have good balance, so.
By difficult after you broke the laptop, what do you mean?
I mean,
How did you complete the semester?
I just kind of waited for it to wrap up, and then I figured whatever I got.
Oh,
That's not a laughing matter, young
that's
man.
a good motto. That's
Your
to live by.
education is
It just,
extremely important.
That's why I have the 2 semester per class strategy.
yeah.
So what were the 2 classes you take in this semester?
So I took intro to poetry and then welding.
Are you going to take
How
intermediate?
did that? How was that online? How did that happen?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. He broke the laptop.
But
So-
you were in school for like a couple weeks at least before the semester
They
went online.
wouldn't let me touch the blowtorch. Because it turns out you can't do that when you're intoxicated.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Welders got those big masks,
So you're a business major.
like stormtroopers, right?
Yeah, exactly. They actually used the stormtrooper mask from the movie.
Are you serious? Is that
Yeah, it's confirmed.
George Lucas was actually from a family of welders, which is actually funny because he wrote Star Wars as himself as Luke Skywalker.
That's how he met Harrison Ford. He welded him.
I thought
From
J.J.
nothing.
Abrams wrote Star
He
Wars.
welded him into existence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it was
when
the
he was-
first organic being
when
created.
he was in that big thick block of iron.
Yeah.
At the end of the second.
That was
movie.
actually before he was alive. They shot that part first, and then when they realized he could weld him to life, they wrote in the first movie and then, you know, the other parts of the other trilogy, the rest of the trilogy. And then he also wrote the new trilogy all in one day.
Yeah, and filmed it all in one day. And did the effects himself.
With his mouth, he did all the sound effects.
So, Mr. JaMom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop the keyword right now. Quarantine's been tough on all of us. How have you been getting through the days?
Shots at noon, shots at 2, wine with dinner.
That's
So
a nice change of pace at the end there.
Well, it's, you know, for the antioxidants.
yeah, it's healthy.
Yeah.
So you're a business major, and you actually came on to talk about different investments that you've been making.
Yes. So this is, you know, sort of a passion project of mine, trying to educate people about, you know, just common sense investing, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
So what exactly?
So,
Educators, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So my favorite stock to buy right now, naturally, Barstool Sports.
Naturally, why?
Because I think they're just the best. And I think that, you know, with everything going on, we all just need a good beer. And where do you go to sit when you're having your beer? Barstool.
So you know Barstool Sports isn't they don't own all the bar stools
What do you think is
at
like
bars and houses.
a sport
know
that
that.
involves barstools or like?
I know that. It's the pizza eating guy.
In New York, they
Yeah.
try a different pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think that pizza
Yeah.
eating guy is a long term?
I don't like that guy.
Well,
That
I
guy
mean-
could feed at least one homeless guy at a time with the pizza he buys.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of pizza going uneaten right now, so I think we need him.
I
So
think it's going unmade, not uneaten.
I actually thought that when I was looking at, I've been thinking about investing money, and I thought Pornhub would be a good investment, but it turns out the company that owned Pornhub has actually been losing money for a while. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
You'd think Pornhub would be like a great investment, but I guess I don't know. I'm disappointed.
Well, I mean, now they're just giving away premium for free.
Those idiots.
That's just too much work to type in my email and stuff.
What kind of business model is that?
That's so scary, right? I think if Pornhub's background was white instead of black, I think I'd feel a hell of a lot safer. And if I could choose to turn it black,
I feel a lot better if I had the option for dark mode.
yeah, because it's, yeah. I don't know. I think it's all about being in control. Shit's going to hell.
Yeah. So what else would we invest in other than Barstool Sports?
So, real quick for people who are, you know, kind of more intermediate investors, they already got a few stocks of their own. Right now, what I'm really recommending people sell is Disney, because I think it's peaked.
I mean, I know that you're a character
I think
whose
they-
main purpose is some sort of idiot guy, frat guy, but I feel like that might actually be true. I mean, think about all the stuff Disney owns. You've got theme parks, you've got movies.
Yeah.
Where do they go?
You've got what else do they own? They own what else? All television production, pretty much anything that can't happen right now.
The only thing they don't own is people, but I mean,
In a way, don't they?
kind of, yeah.
They definitely own people more than anybody else.
I think Disney peaked after Aladdin.
Peaked
The
after
live
Aladdin.
action or the animation?
Oh, the animation.
The live action's pretty great.
No,
Yeah.
once Robin Williams died, they lost their best asset. For a proper Aladdin 2.
Personally, I mean, why don't they just? I think they should release a remastered version of the animation.
Show
or
us the-
Will Smith.
Show us the
where they
fucking
get
guy's
rid-
head.
They get rid of Robin Williams's and just have Will Smith in and reanimate it as Will Smith.
Revoice it.
Revoice it, yeah,
Make the genie a darker shade of blue.
yeah. Wait, why?
Why, Sean?
I don't know.
They got the shade just right in the live action movie, so I'm confused where you got that from.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody, and I'm sorry to all those at home who are affected by my genie comment. I'm a very big fan of genies. As I said before, I think they handle wishes very well. Wishes are not meant to be granted. I think people are fucking stupid-ass pussies for wanting wishes. You need to work for what you want in life. And I'm not saying that because I work for what I want in life. I'm a fucking slacker, and I love it. And that's only because it's my own fucking choice.
In today's climate, cancel culture, it just doesn't seem like a good idea to.
Walking on eggshells, but at least they're free range chicken eggs.
They're fresh eggs from a farm.
Hell yeah, baby.
If you had to cancel anybody, JaBlowin JaMom, who do you think you would cancel?
Probably Lizzo.
Why is that? Just tell us why.
I don't know. Just not a fan of her music.
Really? Is it just her music? Name a
Yeah.
song by Lizzo. Name a couple songs by her then that you don't like. Your least favorites. If that's the reason. Come on.
Give us a score.
The national anthem.
Doesn't count.
She performed it once, I think.
Yeah, but doesn't. I wouldn't say that's a judgment of her music.
Walking in Memphis.
Is that
I don't know. I don't know any
That's a
Lizzo
Liz-
songs either.
I'm pretty
Me
sure
neither.
that's a Lizzo song.
is it?
Is that just something she does, or is that a song?
She walks in Memphis.
And Billie Jean.
Yeah. I think, the best part about Lizzo,
There are no best parts.
yeah,
Yeah.
of her,
No.
physically,
Oh, I don't know what she looks like.
there's plenty of parts.
Are you really gonna do this right now? Are you really gonna fucking demean a woman?
Yeah.
On the podcast?
That's not cool, Aiden.
Dude, Lizzo's kind of gross. Just kidding, not kind of. She's just gross.
I think about her, and I gag.
Sometimes, you ever get you probably know JaBlowin JaMom. You're so sick, you're hungover, but you can't throw up yet.
I don't get hungover.
Oh well, just throw in a Lizzo
It
vid.
gets even.
Get back
You
at
can't get hungover if you just stay drunk.
That's true.
That's the problem, though. I got to set alarms.
That's why, cause I hate
When I
I
sleep.
hate drinking at night. I'd rather be drunk in the morning, so I just chug a bunch of beers before I go to bed, and I wake up drunk.
Yeah,
I'm stumbling out of bed.
that's horrible.
And then by dinner, I'm sober.
Yeah, no, but then then I know. Well, I knew how to stop when I was making cereal and I accidentally poured freaking uncooked rice and boiling water.
And then wait it.
Yeah, and took a spoon and took a big spoonful of it. Hot.
All right. Well, we have to wrap up this interview, JaBlowin JaMom, because unfortunately our co-podcast host Tyler is almost here. But do you have any last-minute statements to other business people who want to get into investments, stuff like that?
Any advice for small businesses?
Yeah, I think so. Just general rule of thumb: invest at least 50% of your income. Taxes are optional. Don't trust anything that Warren Buffett says.
The Warren Buffett
Buffet.
sat on.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Isn't that
Buffet.
an old nursery rhyme? Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet.
Of Warren Buffett? No, Sean's
Warren-
right.
Little Warren Buffett sat on a puffet eating his worms and cray.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to get content ID. Dude.
What is this intro?
Sean, come on. Come on, we're going to get content
It's
ID,
fucking,
bro.
It's gonna go. It's gonna hit.
Now we can't,
This is
Oh,
not
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Good. All right, Sean, you can't look up the real version now. You're going to waste everybody's time.
Jesus.
Let
You
me
have to
see.
do it next week.
The lyrics are in the description. Little Miss Muffet came to the tuffet eating her curds and whey.
Curds and whey.
Along
I was
came a
close.
spider which sat on a cider and scared Miss Muffet away.
Yeah.
And then she dropped the hottest diss track of all time.
Wow.
Miss Muffet sat on the tuffet.
All right, guys, we are back. We did figure it out. It was about Warren Buffett, but it was more low key than we realized. It was kind of a subtly implied lyric.
It was crazy.
Anyway, guys, it's been a long week. How have you been? How's stuff been going, Tyler? Sean? If it's anything boring, we don't really want to hear it, but there's a talk show, so let's talk.
It's been pretty good lately. With
Really?
yeah.
For you?
Yeah. Lately I've just been getting into
You-
gross shit.
Gross shit? Like what?
Yeah. I got this filth pile going along outside. Anytime, I take a shower, I just don't. And then I kind of scrape off all the dead skin on my body until I get this gross paste, and I just put it in the pile,
So there's a thing that in I'm a very avid fan of Chinese martial arts and ancient cultivation. There's a thing that when you cultivate, you're the inner energy of your body is improving and becoming this mass network like the internet inside your body. But then all your impurities are pushed out of your pores.
Exactly.
All this black, gross shit comes out of your pores after you become a god or something.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah,
I
it makes sense.
cultivate. I sent a little bucket of impurities to Tyler, and God knows what he does with them.
Yeah, I put them in the pile.
You sent a bucket
Yeah, I
to
just
Warren Buffett with
No.
Little Miss Muffet?
eating his curds and gray.
I think I just
Gray?
figured out the missing lyrics. Yeah, I want to watch. I want to watch Planet of the Apes.
How come?
Do you know that there's so many Planet of the Apes movies?
Yeah.
The ones that
Yeah.
were recently are like a prequel.
Yeah. The monkey's name was like
Yeah, because
Caesar or something.
there's like more than one person.
He
in
set
it.
himself up naming it Caesar. Like, come on. Why'd you have to name it after like a well-known ruler? You could have named him like fucking
Warren Buffett.
yeah. And there's only one song about that dude.
In the movie, in the first one, in the 70s, they thought that he was on a different planet.
Until he saw the Statue of
And then he
Liberty.
saw
Oh my God.
And it didn't look like an ape. So you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
And
that's
he was
ours.
like, you bastards.
You know what would fit well in the Planet of the Apes universe?
What?
If we were just to connect it just for fun. A Bug's Life.
Really?
Yeah,
How?
how many people are in A Bug's Life?
I mean,
Zero.
no,
not Nemo.
you
sorry.
do no. Yeah, there's connections though because in
To what?
with Toy Story, there's
what?
like one of those end credit scenes that they
You're talking about
animated.
oh yeah. I
There's
know
like the
that.
two bugs.
Yeah.
So there are technically humans in the Bugs Life series.
I don't care.
Tyler, I think if Planet of the Apes were real, I think you would fit right in. Like, me and Sean, we would be like stuck being enslaved.
We'd be killed immediately.
I'd be integrated
You would.
immediately.
They wouldn't even notice anything off.
We look
They'd just be like,
so unbelievable.
What's this hairless ape doing here?
yeah, what's
All
this
right.
hairless ape doing here? You would fit right in with your Neanderthal like DNA.
Oh, dude, my brow is massive. They revel me as a
No.
god.
Sometimes I get nervous because I think
I'm sorry. I just have to correct you here. Neanderthals, we evolved from monkeys. If he had Neanderthal DNA, that'd be all the more reason for them not to accept him. Correction.
Neanderthals are
Neanderthals
just very
still
similar to primates.
No,
Yeah,
but-
they still evolved from
you
monkeys
can
still.
you can know when a Neanderthal is around because he's always wearing that tiger pelt and that big club.
and that
Yeah.
big and that MAGA hat, that red MAGA hat.
and that Nazi armband.
And he won't wear his face mask. He won't wear his face mask at the store. That's how you know. No, seriously, I was worried. For the first 10 years of me knowing you, Tyler, I was like, "Shit, is this an ape, Planet of the Apes style, going to enslave us, or is this just a dude who's very ape-like?"
Yeah.
I mean, it took like a couple of years. It wasn't just like a. oh,
I know. That's
shit.
why I was worried. I
Apes
thought
are
you were
here.
like an ape waiting to enslave. I didn't know if you.
like
Oh,
first
okay.
time I saw Tyler, like I walked into the room, like I was looking around, like, oh shit,
Super
he's
guy.
just wearing clothes, and everyone. All right, I guess it's like I guess it's a thing today. They brought him from the.
They brought him from the zoo.
Yeah.
And then you were just like, we're in class, and you're just like taking notes, and no one was saying anything.
This guy can write.
I was shocked.
Jesus fucking what? And he came up and struck a conversation. I was like, oh, okay, he's not good at talking.
Yeah, I was like, he is definitely an ape. Yeah, I could tell.
He's got to improve on that one.
Yeah.
I was worried he was like smarter or something, but no. Yeah. Okay.
We had to use
Can't-
sign language. Well, but you didn't know sign language, so we just had to like point and like.
Yeah, one time at lunch you did that. I never seen that sign language before. You put both of your hands on your throat, and you point to the inside of your mouth.
I was choking. Yeah.
Yeah, some monkey talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're choking in front of the girl you liked.
Yeah. Yeah. When you tried to talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you choked big time,
Yeah, you
dude.
choked big time.
Oh my
I
god.
have a hard time talking with girls.
Yeah.
Well, if they
sorry.
were monkey girls, you think you'd have a little bit of a better time?
Yeah, probably.
I think you might.
Well,
I don't.
If they were dudes, you think you'd have an easier time?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think
You're
they
talking to me
probably-
and Sean pretty well.
What?
Maybe if you try talking to a dude like you talk to girls, it might be pretty easy. Because look how easy a conversation is between me and Sean and you.
No,
Yeah.
those,
It's natural for a guy like you.
those apes would tear me apart, though.
I think the best way to teach an animal to talk is to show them the Ninja Turtles.
Why?
Really.
Nothing easier than seeing these fucking turtles can do it.
These turtles can do it.
I'm a chipmunk.
I mean,
I'll
they
sing
did.
some songs for you.
They
They
did
had
get some
ooze.
mutagen. Yeah, they had that ooze kind of going for them.
That wasn't a
but-
big part of it though.
It was a huge part.
No,
That's
it
1/4 of the name.
It was mostly because they were well educated from a young age.
from Shredder. Yeah. That's a
No, I
good
think it was
point.
it was definitely the mutant genetics.
See, the thing I'm having
Ninja,
trouble.
I don't think that's
believing-
why they grew into humanoids.
No. The ooze isn't real in
offense
real
here.
life,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
that's not possible. So it's more likely that they just were
So I don't think you could talk as a turtle.
well educated.
Turtles don't have lungs.
They.
I mean, not, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say
What?
lungs. I meant to say vocal cords like we do. They can't speak like we do.
What?
Maybe vocal cords. They can't move their mouths. The way we talk is like very reliant on our lips or in our tongue. They don't have that. Isn't it crazy? Parrots don't have that either, but they just got weird ass vocal cords that can just
Yeah.
mimic sounds. It's just
Well, they have tongues.
They don't have
but
lips.
They don't have lips.
Yeah, a
They
lot
got
of animals
big
have
old
tongues,
beak,
Dave.
Dave.
Talk without lips.
Yeah, it's hard though.
talk without lips, Dave.
I am right now.
No, you're not. You just moved your lips.
Make P and B noises.
Genuinely, don't.
I am.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
Dave, our camera guy, is claiming that.
That's how.
Call me a pee head
Guys,
right
in case
now.
you
Dave.
probably can barely hear, but he's claiming that you can talk without lips, even though it's
Yeah, this is why
impossible.
you're behind the camera, Dave.
No, Dave, call
You
me
just
a
don't make
pee-pee
sounds,
head.
right? You don't sound like fucking English.
Yeah.
And with that, okay, point proven. Guys, what are you talking about? You can talk about. You can talk about. This is really easy. Oh my god.
Don't even get me started on not speaking English in America. Use your fucking lips if you're in my country.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, dude. Don't come to my cheesesteak store
Yeah, and when you're
and not speaking American with
you're-
your lips.
When you're eating out a girl, do something different.
What?
Roll your R's or something. I don't know.
Oh my god. You know, this guy
This guy.
gives some good head when he's rolling his R's. Oh, you know Sean gives some good ass head. Tyler, let's see you roll your R.
Daffy
I
Duck.
can't roll my R's.
Oh, you know Tyler gives bad head,
I
like a
give
migraine.
terrible head.
You
Yeah.
You know Tyler does not give brain
Migraine.
like Tyler does not give brain like Jimmy Neutron. Tyler does not give brain like Jimmy Neutron. He gives brain
Like Sheen.
Like Sheen. Oh my god, you give bad head. Oh my god. Not your head game is nothing like Pops from regular show. Your head game is similar to any regular sized character.
to Beetlejuice at the end.
Beetlejuice
of the
at
movie.
the end of the movie. Oh my god.
That villain from the Green Lantern live action movie. You remember his head got super big.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you probably need to give Tyler an Advil before you get his head game, ladies, because Tyler gives bad head. What else can I do? Let's see, I'm running out pretty quickly.
I'm impressed.
You-
Wait, what? George Lopez.
Do you guys remember in the George
What?
Lopez sitcom?
Hi, kids.
Remember?
It's Spy Kids.
No, not Spy Kids. You're thinking of
And Mr. Oh.
Shark Boy and
yeah,
Electric,
dude, Shark Boy and
Shark
Lava
Boy and
Girl.
Lava Girl.
You
You looked at. I don't know.
how could you?
Dave just said Spy Kids, and I just repeated what he said. I'm sorry.
Guys, our camera guy Dave has been wrong twice now. Maybe he should just stick to being the camera guy. That's
Sucks.
what we're all thinking.
Sucks Twitter's going away.
Yeah, Donald Trump is getting rid of Twitter, by the way, if you're listening.
It'd be nice if we could fact check Dave.
Well, let's tell everyone. People might not know
Oh,
what
sorry. I
happened.
had a Tyler head joke.
Oh, give it first.
Tyler might need to start eating you out 20 minutes before you enter the room. You got to give him a head start.
All right, that one was pretty fire. Oh man. No, so you want to explain Twitter?
The draft of the executive order he was talking about came out like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, so JaBlowin
There's
JaMom
an
just let us
executive.
know.
What is the executive?
Well,
order?
here, let's give them. Nobody know. If people don't know what we're talking about, then they're just getting more and more confused.
Well,
So,
I was going to tell you guys so then you could talk about it. Like,
yes, thank you. So JaBlowin JaMom just informed us of even more news we didn't know. But anyway, JaBlowin JaMom is still here. He's listening, by the way, guys. So Donald Trump tweeted.
The president, the 46th president of the United States.
Yeah,
Donald J. Trump.
DJ tweeted that he tweeted that write-in ballots they're bullshit. Everyone's gonna cheat. Mail-in ballots. I'm sorry. They're he probably said the F word. You know, they're F words.
Animal.
Yeah. And then Twitter, you know, they put like a little fact check because he was wrong. And
Yeah, he's wearing
debunking
a
it.
super dirty shirt. He hasn't cleaned or ironed his shirt since he started his term.
But more
many
importantly,
stains.
and then he made another tweet where he was saying he was going to shut down Twitter because they're debunking his wrong facts and tricking people and being wrong. So I guess now there's an executive order against it. I don't know. I mean, whatever. He put in an order about a freaking wall being built. Didn't happen. We put in an order to impeach him.
No.
He won that shit. So
No,
it
he
seems
put-
nothing. It's Congress. Nothing gets done, baby. That's politics for you.
He put in an order for a Big Mac, a large fry, a shake.
Yeah.
Four for four.
I'm just saying
You
the
want
man
Wendy's
the man
after?
wears such an oversized suit. It looks like he's ready for someone to get on his shoulders so he can pretend to be an adult at all times.
The man wears such an oversized suit. It's like he switched his luggage at the airport with a really large man. Am I right? Everybody listening at home.
Looks like he was at the airport, lost his luggage, and only had the suit he prepared to wear 5 years later when he was in the airport again, coming back, and he grew so much.
Do you guys know?
Boom, roasted.
Do you guys know in the SpongeBob movie when he goes into his closet and he's got like 10 different
He's got the
Yeah.
same, outfit.
That's how I imagine like Donald Trump's closet is. It's like 10 red ties, 10 white shirts, and then like 10 black jackets and 10 suit pants.
I'm not gonna, Aiden, I'm sorry, but
What did I do? What did I do?
you wear the same thing on every talk show episode. That's your outfit, man. I'm sorry.
I guess we're cartoon characters too.
I know but we're a show. He's a real person.
Really gross animation. Look at this.
What? No,
They could have done so much better character
With me.
design. God.
Yeah, how come when I run, it don't turn into a little, a little like spinning cloud?
Why don't my legs?
Well, you know what?
blur?
You know what is true though. Like the other day, I walked off a cliff, and like I realized that as I was walking, and I was like, "Fuck, I got to keep walking right now, and I can't look down." Because the rule is the moment you look down and then notice, you get to have another couple seconds. You get to look forward at
blossom
wherever the
midair.
camera would be, and you got to
Yeah.
go, "Uh-oh,"
And you
then,
hold up a sign.
and then you fall, and your hat like stays up, and then you grab your hat and you take it with you. But what I would have died, but what I did was I just kept walking, and then eventually there was a bridge. And I just like kind of got on the bridge, which is really good.
And then I walked across the Atlantic and I got into the London Eye Ferris wheel.
All right. In recent news, a lot of controversy. Acme is being called out for being a grocery store and just selling bombs and anvils and other dangerous weapons. People are finally, I guess, fed up with it. I guess like the death tolls or people are misusing it. And killing people with it. So, what are you guys thinking about that? Should Acme
So-
be selling these TNT sticks of dynamite
Could you
next to
explain-
lettuce and shit?
Could you explain the misuse of these objects?
Well, yeah, okay,
It's highly
well-
implied that with explosives, you'd like blow stuff up.
Well, not here in New Jersey, but in the state of Arizona in the desert. For example,
several thousand orders have been going through.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
looked at the logs.
For example, a local of like Arizona, his name is Wiley. Wiley C is what he's called.
Wiley,
C. Odie.
Nice save.
Wiley E.C.
Odie. And so he apparently like he's now being charged with domestic abuse of 3 counts of attempted murder. Attempted
Only
'cause
3
No, 300.
Domestic abuse would
okay.
imply that they live together.
They do in the desert.
in the desert. Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry.
And yeah, for domestic abuse or for attempted murder, on
I feel as if his sentence.
the timer is almost up, but we can finish our story. Attempted murder on another local.
I feel like
his name is Road.
Roadhead.
No, Road. His last name is Runner.
Okay. Yeah.
R.R.
R. Yeah, but he did survive. Luckily. Do you know how they
thank
caught
God.
him? Do you know how they caught him?
How'd they catch him?
The police they were chasing him down, and they painted the tunnel onto a big rock, and then he hit really hard on the rock, and the police arrested him. And then as he was walking away,
Wow.
the police drove him through the tunnel into the city.
What a story.
Yeah.
On desert roads, like, is speeding still enforced? Like, you're not allowed to speed?
Yeah, in the movies where there's that one cop who's got it, and then the alien or whoever's really fast and said movie, boom, and it says 1,000 miles per hour, and he goes, "What?"
I gotta get on this.
Yeah, and he's the local cop who doesn't, and no one believes him, and so it's all about him. Sonic,
Yogi Bear is the same way.
Yogi Bear, pretty much any movie with
Woody Woodpecker.
what's the other movie with the guy from Sonic?
Hop?
Hop. All right, guys, we
Yeah,
are gonna,
remember his traits of running really fast.
yeah, I remember
the Easter Bunny?
hopping really, really fast. They're making a sequel to it.
No, really?
No, it was supposed to come out on Easter because of Corona. They're releasing in August. They're releasing Hop 2 in August. All right, guys, we'll be right.
With Russell Brand still?
Is he still going to be in it?
I don't know who's gonna be. I don't know. But we'll be right back, guys,
should call it
with
Hop
some
Hop.
fun talk show games that we'll be playing in just a moment. We got to take a quick break, so we'll see you guys soon. We love you. Welcome back, everybody. Now we are gonna play our favorite talk show game, Agree or Disagree. We don't have sound engineers yet, so honestly, we could have put it in, but I like playing on my phone because it feels more real. Anyway, I'm your host of Agree or Disagree. I'm Aiden. You know me from earlier in the podcast, as well as probably a lot of other podcasts and regular episodes.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm from earlier in the
He's a
podcast. You
guest.
probably know me from a lot of other podcasts and a lot of other videos.
And then we have Tyler. He is 5'6". His name is Tyler DeMay.
5'4".
You're probably just now hearing about him, but unless you were listening to his lines.
He's famous for his cooking. His most famous dish, monkey soup.
If you're like me, every time Tyler talks to you and listen to the podcast, you cover your ears and go la 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 la. So you probably aren't familiar with his work, but they will be playing. So how agree or disagree works is I will read the first half of a sentence, and then Tyler and Sean tell me whether they agree or not before hearing the remainder of it. They
We
make
have to
their
give a
judgments.
reason for it?
Yes, you got to give a reason for why you think it will be good or bad, or why you think it's an agreeable thing that you stand by morally, justicely speaking, stuff like that, or disagree with. You think there's and you got to give your reasoning for it.
Are we competing or are we on the
You're
same
competing.
team?
You're competing
Oh,
So-
why are we on the same team?
because then there's one team. That's no fun.
Well,
But then we
I mean,
win.
it's pretty fun. You know?
No, for you two maybe, not for people at home.
What's a sport with one team?
Do you want to participate?
No, not. I was about to say curling.
No team, no sport.
I guess it rowing.
No, they compete in rowing. What are you talking about?
Pickleball.
You're fighting the river more than anything with rowing.
So then, team one is all the rowing teams, and team two is river. Now you can see my point.
Oh.
Anyway, let's start off. Our first statement.
Well, hang on. What if I made a sport right now, and I'm the only team?
You can't officially make a sport. You might be able to make something up in your head, but you're gonna need to go to the courts and like get that to be officially. Trust me, I've been there. I'm the one who invented racquetball, dude. It's a lot harder than you think. Anyway, let's begin.
Ever heard of pickleball?
Exactly. I'm sorry. I never took off. It was my great idea.
Anyway, statement number one: a man is holding his son's hand as they walk down the park. What are you thinking?
Disagree, because then it's going to turn into, and he drops him.
I'll just say agree for the sake of, he's just holding the son's hand walking through the park. They're just enjoying their day.
His hand is all that's left of his son.
Boom.
So unfortunately, Tyler, -1 point. You can't win any points in this game. You just like
just
the
lose
one with
them.
the least amount of points wins. So you're at -1.
Well, no, the one with more points remaining wins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because otherwise, if you just get them wrong, then you win.
Yeah, obviously. I just was wrong when I said that.
Even though
Okay, you made the game. but
Even if
yeah,
the
sure,
numbers are
whatever.
negative, it's just the same thing.
No, it's what? All right. Question number 2. Statement number 2. A baby's being breastfed by his mom at the park.
Is there a cover on the baby?
No.
Okay, then no. I'm gonna say disagree on that.
I'll say agree. You can fucking breastfeed wherever you want. I don't care.
Yeah, Tyler. So you disagree because she's
Baby's
breastfeeding
gotta
in public?
eat.
Well, I think
Baby's
that
gotta eat, I
as
agree.
long as there's like a cover on the baby, then yeah.
There's no
sure.
cover on the baby.
Well, then no. I'd say that's a
Is
little.
that the other side half?
no, but
inappropriate.
I've added that to it.
I'm gonna
and
say
the- and the
disagree.
mother's
just because I
Disagree
think it's
because there's no cover on the baby.
Yeah.
Why is that though?
Well, I mean, it's fine if there's a cover on the child.
But why is there fine? I'm just curious. I need
she
to.
pulls her breast
context.
out for breastfeeding?
Oh, so because of a woman's boob
Yeah, it's because
exposed?
they're boobies.
Huh. Okay. Well, the answer is her baby is very well fed. So Tyler, you're gonna have to lose another.
Did you change that?
No, I swear to look.
That's what you
I don't want to
wrote?
show you the other ones, but it says her baby is well fed.
All right. I'll confirm, Tyler. You really walked into a trap.
I know.
Enemy of all women
negative-
and monkeys alike.
negative-
Tyler the Neanderthal.
-2 to 0. All right. All right. Number 3. A slave owner yells at his many slaves.
Disagree.
Why is that?
Slavery is bad.
What are you thinking, Sean?
Jesus Christ, dude. I don't want to cheat because if
You're allowed to come up with a reason for why.
I don't want to say the opposite of what Tyler says just because it's gonna.
Be the right answer.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
So just say agree because
I'll say that my family did not own slaves. They were all in Ireland at the time, so no comment.
No, you have to pick one.
I'm indifferent.
No, you can't. That's not how agree or disagree works.
Yeah, well, you don't have to agree and disagree with everything. That means that there's always black
In the
and
game,
white.
agree or disagree. Unfortunately, you have to agree or disagree with everything.
Well, if games are just something to make you feel good about life and
Choose your answer.
I quit.
No, you can't.
I quit.
Choose your answer, Sean.
I'm not playing anymore.
All right, then you have to drive home and your car's not here. Because you're off the show for good. And your car's not here, so you can't do that. So pick one.
Disagree.
Why?
Because black people are cool.
Well, a slave owner yells at his many slaves because it's 1888 and he has to let them go as they're no longer his property. And they are finally considered people and have basic freedom. And he's mad about it because he's racist.
So stupid. It's a
So
fucking.
the answer, you
compound
probably should have
sentence.
agreed to it.
I'm still disagreeing with the fact that he's yelling at them.
You disagree with slaves?
No, he's yelling at them. That's a bad thing.
The
They're
whole
free.
statement. You have to make the agree or disagree is on the whole statement. You only get to hear half of it.
I'm taking this as a win.
All right, well, you're -1 and -3. All right, ready? Next question.
What?
Next,
I think
you're at
Tyler-
-3 points. Sean's at -1.
You
No.
pointed at Sean. He said negative.
Tyler and
three.
I are now on
Jeez.
the same team.
No, you're not. A man murders his brother in cold blood.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Agree. Yeah.
It's fucked up and it's really sad for the whole family. I'm sorry, guys. You both lost points.
I reject my humanity.
All right. Now, one of the last ones. An unemployed deadbeat father tries heroin for the first time.
Agree.
Agree.
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's good to try new things.
It's the only way out.
Yeah. He realizes that he hits rock bottom and he checks himself into rehab and eventually he earns the rights to see his kids again. Well, you both didn't lose any points on this one.
Wow.
Last question. A teenage boy loses his virginity and falls in love for the first time.
Disagree. Love isn't real.
Agree.
Chemical imbalance.
Agree. I wish.
To his pet cat. So now I guess it's your guys' choice on whether
No.
you guys think that's agree or disagree
What is
statement.
virginity defined as?
Who loses the points?
Sex between two humans. Is
No,
that
it's
right?
not. I think it's a penis and a vagina. I'd say you could lose your virginity
Well,
to
you
a
could
cat.
you could put your
Can't
dick in
fuck a cat like
rock.
that.
No, because a rock doesn't have a vagina, Tyler. What are you talking about?
Well, not if it's like shaped certain way. Shells.
No, it still won't have a vagina.
Shells.
well,
A
if
shell isn't a vagina; it's a
if
shell.
you have sex with a pocket pussy, do you lose your virginity?
That's not a that's not
You just- it's
organic.
like a
I'd say
vagina.
organic
You
vagina.
didn't say organic. You just said vagina.
Well,
Oh,
a pocket pussy isn't a vagina; it's a pocket pussy.
But it's
an
shaped after-
artificial pussy.
But it's modeled
shaped-
after.
It's an artificial vagina.
What, robots aren't people then?
If you eat artificial food, you didn't eat food. Yeah, robots aren't people.
Oh, what then? Okay.
Food's in your-
My Alexa is not a human. It's
Let's
not a brain.
Let's stop this before we get on the topic of GMOs because I know Tyler and Aiden can go all night yelling at each other about GMOs.
Tyler can't go all night on anything, dude. That guy lasts 24 seconds.
Yeah, only thing Tyler can go all night on is giving head because the girl
'Cause-
won't come.
Yeah, because the girl will never come.
And my
Yeah.
Dark Souls raids.
Yeah, and giving head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And giving head. Yeah.
Giving head like that. Giving head like
Come on.
Like
giving. If you're trying to get head like gray matter from Ben 10, you're not gonna get it from Tyler.
You can go a smaller character than that.
Ant-Man.
No, gray matter is really smart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking of a character with who's like.
Phineas will never give head.
No, it wasn't.
Fucking kill somebody.
Oh, dude.
He's like a
What if he
goblin
used
shark.
it though?
Huh?
He used it to his advantage.
His whole nose.
Yeah.
Well, the tip.
Oh,
I think I've seen like in an episode like his nose got like pulled back and it like was like I don't know like a flag like a
It's very bendy, right?
yeah. So maybe it would work.
I think he could give head. Why couldn't he give head?
You think it's too sharp?
He's got like a goblin
He doesn't.
shark
No,
mouth.
so but his mouth is on the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah, it would like it would like it
So
like,
if he just his all right, so the nose is
just say he
on.
plops his
Yeah,
nose.
no, he plops the nose
Yeah,
on
it
her
reaches-
belly.
It reaches all the way past a belly button.
Just
you
turn
know?
his nose and shit, and then his mouth is right where the pussy is.
Now everybody in the room is now using their hands to
They're
describe how
arguing.
Phineas would eat out a girl.
JaBlowin JaMom is getting really. JaBlowin JaMom's talking about the shape of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what would he look like from?
they've shown it.
He's been
They've shown it.
front-facing. It's weird. His eyes like
They have
bulge
to.
on the
He's like a
side.
fish.
It's so uncomfortable.
Everyone in the comments, let us know
It's
if you
like-
think Phineas would give good head or not.
It's almost like a rhombus. It's almost like a rhombus shaping forward.
Stop using fucking words I don't
it,
know.
It looks like this. It literally looks like this facing forward. It's gross. I'm just holding my hands together at this
Alright.
point for those listening at home.
Yeah.
Fingertips touching and then thumbs touching.
For
and just
all
spacing
blind
it open
people
all the
and
way.
audio listeners, terribly sorry.
Yeah, guys, we will be right back momentarily. That was agree or disagree. Sean is the winner, And you guys know what that means.
I disagree that I won.
2, 1. Welcome back, everybody. As plenty of episodes have done, you guys might know it by now, but our podcast is still very new. We don't have millions of dollars worth of sponsorships yet.
Believe it or not.
Because, it only just started. But we do plan on cashing out eventually and selling out and going corporate and making millions and
Fucking
tossing
George Lucas and shit.
the genuineness to the side for the money. So, we don't want you to seem confused by all of our corporate greed when it happens. So
Transition.
yeah, we do fake sponsors now so that when we are doing the real ones, you won't even notice. So we just do them. And I guess, Tyler, why don't you start off? We're going to give our fake sponsorships this week.
That's right. This episode's sponsored by Photons. They help us see.
Oh, that is great.
Ooh.
Wow. Good job getting the sponsorship, Tyler. You killed it.
You're welcome.
You killed it. This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is also sponsored by contact lenses. They help us see even more.
Wow.
Oh, my God. They're two competing companies.
I can't believe that was a tagline that they told you to say.
Two competing companies.
This
That's
episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is brought to you by Boats and Such. They also help you see.
How so?
See.
Oh, I understand.
This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is also sponsored by the alphabet. They help you C. They also help you A, B. They help you D, F, G, H, I, J, K, A, Z. They help you with all of it. The alphabet, everybody. Tyler, remember these are all the seeing ones now.
Oh yeah.
Same ones.
Yeah.
This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is also sponsored by chairs. They help you seat.
Seat. This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show brought to you by a Diamond Home. It helps you seed.
Tyler,
not-
dude, come on,
I
man.
have
We've given
nothing.
plenty. You have nothing. This is a Podcast Minute Talk Show. You can't come on to our talk show and have nothing. This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show, speaking of which, was sponsored by deadbeat slacker asshole bitches named Tyler. Did you really want me
Wow. You really give us money to do that?
to do this?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, you have plenty of time. You got to give another sponsor, or we're gonna have to kill you.
This episode. Sorry, Tyler.
No, you go. It's fine.
Yeah, I was saying sorry because I was gonna go.
Okay.
I wasn't
Yeah,
gonna
he's
let you
gonna
go
go.
before me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Again, that wasn't an.
It was not an
Sorry,
apology.
sorry. All right, this episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is actually brought to you by peeing your pants. It helps you seep.
This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show was brought to you by Leafs.
Speak up.
This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is brought to you by Leaves
Speak up. 7 more 6. 5. Tyler, you
because
better.
they help you breathe. All right, and we're back on this episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show. Aiden and Sean have inexplicably left the room, both to go to the bathroom at the same time, I assume. And here we have two special guests.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi.
It's great to have you on the show.
Hello. Hello.
How are you? I'm fine. It's great to have you on the show here today. I hear that you, sir, are indeed running for president.
Yes.
You're his financial advisor.
third party candidate.
Yes, I am. I'm financially backing this man.
All right. Would you like to talk about...
I'm going to be president.
Really?
I'm going to be president. Sorry about that. He's sick. He has corona.
No, I have syphilis.
I don't really think you should be on the
Same
show.
thing.
It's
the same thing,
it's definitely
silly.
not.
It's not
I'm going to
contagious.
be president.
Don't worry. It's not contagious.
Pretty sure syphilis is pretty contagious.
It's not contagious. Cough in his face. Show him it's not contagious.
No, don't.
Cough in his face.
I think I swallowed it here.
Now, I'm going to be president.
And, that's
And
a
I'll
guarantee.
be in
He's my
charge.
financial backer.
And I'll be in charge of the finances of the president.
I made him a promise. When I win, which I will,
Pinky promise.
I promised I'd let him see the White House.
Really?
I want to see the bowling alley.
I told him I'd let him spit off the balcony.
I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to think real hard about it.
Yeah. No, I'm going to win. I'm going to be the first third-party candidate to ever win. Isn't that exciting?
Yes.
Isn't it exciting?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Now let me ask you this, Tyler.
All right.
If you drop a penny off the Empire State Building, will it kill somebody when it falls down?
I'm pretty sure Mythbusters tested that. I don't think it would kill them. I think the impact would hurt a lot.
Here's a myth busted. A man who's not a legal U.S. citizen is gonna win the presidency.
I'm gonna win.
He's not a legal U.S. resident.
That is our main campaign.
You never asked me my name.
All right. What's your
Mr.
name?
America.
Mr. America.
Mr. America. But
Where
if
are
you
you
were
from?
counting my legality, you could call me Mr. Mexico.
You're from Mexico.
Uh-huh.
And you're here illegally,
Yeah.
if I'm getting that right.
Yeah. Hey,
How did you?
Yeah.
How exactly did you go about getting into the United
I
States?
walked with my legs.
I bought his. Yeah, he walked.
But he bought me a plane ticket. I walked to the airport.
Yeah, I found him.
And then I just stayed.
So you're his financial advisor. Are you also from Mexico or
No,
no? Where are you from?
America.
Oh, you were born in America.
No.
No.
Well, I'm from here. I wasn't born here.
Where were you born?
I'm from here.
Well, you know how like you were born in a different state. If
Yeah.
You were born. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
But a
Yeah.
different country. Not
Yeah,
America.
yeah.
Okay.
Hawaii.
Hawaii is an American.
No.
So-
it doesn't touch U.S. soil. Touch the ocean. It's the ocean's country, baby.
It's not.
So I didn't introduce myself.
Okay. Would you like
Jan Dogum.
to? Jan Dogum.
Jan Dogum.
Mr. America.
Of Jan Dogum's Financial Holdings and Corporations.
And Mr. America.
And Mr. America.
That's great.
Yeah.
Where are you situated in exactly?
What?
Like, where do you run your operations? What
In
state?
America. Silly. We're
Yes,
going to win.
well, we were very clear. We run this from America.
I'm running for U.S.
If you
presidency.
didn't know this, we live together.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have sex.
Yeah.
We have gay sex.
Oh yeah.
Really, really hard gay sex.
Okay, yeah.
All the time. We had
You
gay
don't-
sex earlier outside of your studio.
You don't have to let us know that.
Yeah, I'm sorry I had to say it, but here's my gay
I'm gonna be
lover.
the first gay president from not from America. It was
Well-
a third party candidate.
John Quincy Adams was gay.
I'm gonna
He
be the
was
second.
the sixth president. There was a series of multiple other gay presidents.
So would he not be the first then? I guess. with
Oh no, but he'd be the first.
I'm gonna be the first gay president who was a felon.
this?
So
Openly gay, I guess.
no, we're not very open about it.
I'm a felon.
You're a felon.
I'm gonna be the first gay president who's a felon. I just said it. Did you
What
not hear me?
crimes have you committed?
Only crimes
tell
is the only crimes is that
I'm gonna be the president.
that
If being
cute
president,
that
good
cute
president.
smile with those dimples that
And if-
belongs in the White House. That's the only crime this man has committed.
If being the best president ever is a crime, then lock me up, sister.
Then lock me up
Lock
too
him
for
up,
having sex
too.
with him.
Yeah, because we're having sex and we're gonna have sex in jail. Oh my god!
I can't imagine they put us in
Oh
the same
my
cell,
God.
but
Imagine if we were even having sex in jail. That would be sexy. I kind of like we
I'm
should
good with
role
money.
play it.
I'm good with bartering. I'm sure I could trade my way into his cell so that we could have sex in
Like
prison.
in Prison Break.
No, but
I killed
before
someone
that.
in Mexico.
You killed someone.
I was there. Yes,
He
I
was
could
there. He
confirm.
mugged him.
I bartered with him
I'm sorry, honey.
with his life.
I'm sorry, honey.
But
Oh, you don't call me that on stage.
I'm sorry, baby.
Call me Enrico.
Sorry, Enrico. I'm so sorry.
Tyler, the weatherman.
yeah.
Tyler.
Mr. America, and whatever the hell my name is, I forget. But three of us make a little deal and screw over the American people.
Yeah, well, screw.
Even more so than they're already doing now. Because I don't even think they're doing it that good.
Yeah.
They're being so secretive about it.
Just
I
be
don't know.
open.
No,
Leak gay.
I think I'm kind of.
Tyler?
I think I'm kind of out on this right now.
How old are you, Tyler?
I'm 19.
19.
Yeah.
2 years older than me. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
15 years younger than me.
15 years younger than him. 2 years older than me.
That's so cute. Oh my god.
This isn't a
You
legal.
know, we're a little math
relationship.
equation.
No, it's not. Love is legal everywhere.
You're 17 and you're what? 34.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love is legal.
Oh, if he wins
If you
the
love him.
presidency, if he
I
wins
could
the
change-
presidency,
that's
he
why I'm
can
gonna be
overturn
president.
the law.
That's why I'm gonna be president, silly. That's what mainly the reason.
Because we know we're in a pickle.
Yeah, we know we're in a pickle.
We
in a
got to
minute.
change the law. The only way we can do it
In
from top.
Mexicano, it's encouraged, but here in America, they frown upon it for now.
Here's my first policy.
What?
Okay.
Waiters and waitresses in European countries don't get tipped because it's built into their salary. I think we should get rid of tips, but keep the $2 an hour paycheck.
What should
Economy boom.
I think that's a pretty
Pretty
bad
great idea,
No,
right?
your
pretty bad.
privilege is showing right now? Your privilege is screaming across the room.
Listen, but your privilege is your right, and if you would like me to help you with your finances, I'd be very.
We're gonna
happy.
start a revolution.
I
We're
kind
gonna,
of.
we're gonna start a revolution.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The
How-
first
how so?
democratic revolution.
the first
I thought you
revolution
said you were
ever to
third
take
party.
place in America. We're gonna do the first revolution ever on this land.
Third.
We were
There's
gonna be
already been
democratic, but
one.
we started too late, and now Biden's already got that one. So we're doing third party.
Yeah, so we're trying to fill the Republican candidate. That's a little bit weird, and
It's a little bit iffy.
Joe Biden kind of feels that creepy dude.
Well, hey.
We're trying to hit the Republican creepy dude.
Hey,
Yep.
you're not black if you don't vote for him. So
That's the truth. Now I'm sorry. Let me just fact check real quick. There's actually a number of slave revolutions that were actually, ended.
held on American soil.
Yeah, so we're going to be
Yeah.
one of the top 100 ever revolutions taking place in American soil.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess. So I'm glad you were able to talk a little bit about your policies. even
Oh,
though-
yeah, we don't like to talk about it much.
Why not? I mean, that's your whole background for running for presidency.
Now, let me tell you this. Why don't you tell me your views on every issue ever? See, not that easy.
You're coming on to talk about this though.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Yeah. Listen to him.
Tyler.
Mr.
Touch
America,
this, touch this,
I don't
touch
want
this.
to touch
No,
that
touch
water
it.
bottle.
No,
hold
you gotta
now.
touch
just
it.
touch it.
That's a special item
I
for
really
us.
don't want
It's a
to.
special. It'll help you understand the policy.
I feel like I'm gonna get a curse if I.
No,
Just
no.
touch it.
No.
Just touch it.
Oh, you believe in
I'm gonna
curses?
Just
respect-
touch it. Oh my God, your fingers are on evidence against a murder charge.
Sorry,
You
dude.
just aided and abetted in a murder. My hands aren't even on it because I'm taking the cap off.
I mean, this is video and audio recorded. so, I mean,
Easy to say. As soon as we're president, once we take down every social media page,
taking down social media.
and once we take down all cameras,
We're keeping up Grinder.
yeah, no, we're living up Grinder.
Tell them about why we're leaving up Grinder.
You
Gay
know,
sex.
Gay sex. We're
in an open gay
we're an open
relationship.
relationship.
you said that, yeah.
Do you want to have sex with us?
I don't,
Oh my God,
no.
Tyler, really?
No,
on the show?
no.
You're
Well,
asking
that's
me?
just him offering. I would never have sex with you. Oh man,
Why not?
because I'm not gay.
Oh, really?
My syphilis is acting up. Comes in spurts.
Kind of sound like the fact-checking noise that you made earlier, but
Fact checking. More like faxing.
Oh my God, you're so. I love when you make that sound.
Oh, I make a lot of printer jokes.
Oh my God.
He loves my printer jokes.
Print me a copy.
Yeah, I'll
Printer
put
joke.
you
I
guys.
guess
Print me a copy of your
Yeah,
printer
you want me to
joke.
collate those pages?
I guess being his financial advisor, I guess it would be nice to know.
Financial advisor.
Financial advisor.
Financial
Sorry,
advisor.
I did say it weird. But
Don't
there's
make fun of his accent.
I'm not making fun of his accent.
How exactly did you procure the funds to start this campaign? Because it seems like
We killed a man.
No, let's not talk about that.
Oh yeah, you're right. We just procreated them.
You know, thieving.
thieving. So you stole this money from other people.
I don't
From
fuck-
a filthy Mexican.
No,
we
sorry.
love doing that in America, right?
Are you not
Screwing over
Mexican
the
yourself?
Mexicans.
That's what
We're Mr. America.
that's what America's all
You
about.
said you're from
Screwing over
Mexico.
other races, man.
Screwing over other races. Who cares? I'm adopted America now.
But fact checking, another fact check is coming in. We did not steal. We bartered from another man.
We bartered.
But with his life, I assume.
No, we left that one alive because he was
One of
actually Fluffy. You know that comedian? The comedian
the
Fluffy.
comedian Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias.
Did you know he's not actually a man who can put away 10 burgers? His metabolism is actually really bad.
We
He can only
tested
do
it. We
one
tested
burger
it.
and he's done.
Well, he tested it. We had him chained up because we wanted to know. After we bartered him,
Chained up with paper clips.
we had to know.
But
You were staring at paper clips?
yeah, but
We
That's
hung him up
impressive.
like Jesus.
he was held at
We hung him up like
you
Jesus. We nailed him
crucified-
up.
on the floor. He wasn't held up.
But on the side floor, you
No,
know?
but we did do the nails.
the
Alright.
wall.
Are you
We
all right there?
bled him out.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Is it your syphilis again?
No, I have a load of other problems.
Oh, really?
Yeah, urinary tract infection. Number of STDs.
I don't think any of those have to do with a a cough, though, unfortunately.
He just
Oh.
coughed. How else would he have coughed?
I've got a phlegm in my lungs. Long time smoker. I've been smoking for the last 28 years.
That's awesome.
I guess, yeah.
Do you smoke cigarettes?
You smell.
No,
you smell
I
like you smoke.
Tyler,
I don't
those
smoke.
kill.
You know those kill. You shouldn't kill people. You know.
What do
that.
you
shouldn't
smoke
kill
then if not
yourself.
cigarettes?
What do I smoke?
Yeah.
The competition.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. In my other life, I lived to the age of 9. I learned a lot of things.
Like what?
At
Tell him.
to the
I
age
learned,
of 9.
Yeah, I learned finances. I learned grade 6. I
You
love
learned how to
things.
complete me.
Yeah. Then I died. I got hit by a truck.
Is it hot in here?
Wow.
I'm imagining your past life, and oh my god, you must have been.
Yeah, I was a little Japanese kid.
Yeah.
I got hit by a truck. My name was Yuki. Yuki Sonohara. You know, in Japan, they
I'm
say.
getting so hot right now.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my
no,
god,
no.
is that
Why
hot
are
in
you-
here?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just getting like, it's just hot in here. That must be really hot.
Oh, you know what they say in Japan before they eat?
Tell him.
Oh, you better have some towels because this kid, this one, he gets a little too messy when I say this word.
What?
Itadakimasu. Desu. Yeah, we're trying to turn
That's me.
Yeah, we're trying to.
That's my underlings.
Yeah, we're trying to turn America into Japan.
Why? Why exactly?
What do you mean?
To Japan. Japan too.
2 Japans?
Have
That's
either
How
of you
awesome
been
would
to
that be?
Japan?
out. I'm sorry. Do you need to change your words? Because I
I
was
just told you a story.
for
did you?
9 years. I lived in
9
Japan.
years.
In a past life, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he lived in there for 9 years.
Yeah, in 1982.
1982. All right.
Want to know about my past life?
Yeah, sure. Let's hear it.
Oh, you never told me this.
I wrote a bunch of stories. Told them a lot of people.
What'd you write?
I don't know, just some boring stories about just made up shit about the war. I used to call myself Homer.
That yellow guy?
Yeah, similar. But instead of talking dope, I would just, I made up the Iliad, the first story,
Wow.
basis of all fiction
Yeah,
and
wow.
all of the world.
You
That's
wrote
really funny.
The Iliad, the basis of all fiction stories and storytelling for the entirety of life.
It was
Really?
a funny thing
and you
about.
remember all that.
Oh,
I remember, what do you remember being 10 and 11 and stuff? I remember.
Not really.
you remember being a dog
You
10
remember
months
being
ago?
a dog?
No,
No.
No.
I don't. I don't remember anything about a past life if I've ever had.
Yeah, my current dog was actually me 5 lives ago, so it's a bit weird. He doesn't realize it, and it's hard to pet him because I know it's me.
You were asking earlier, how did we know where you lived? Well,
Yeah.
funnily enough, I was actually your grandfather in a past life.
Okay. And you tracked down my family.
I nailed your grandma.
Funny thing about Homer, when I was a 1-year-old kid, unable to move my body because I was an infant. Actually, yeah, I learned the English language watching The Simpsons.
At the age of 1.
Yeah, I'm the smartest kid ever born.
You
But
know
you
when I
couldn't
wrote,
move
when I
or-
wrote the Iliad, it was based on true stuff. Zeus.
Really? Zeus and like all those.
All the
gods
they're
and
real.
goddesses.
All of them are real. They live with us.
Greek
That's
mythology is
confused.
real and North mythology is
Yeah,
real.
all those monsters, hydras and centaurs and whatnot.
That's impressive.
They hide themselves as humans.
Really?
Yeah.
This is like a Percy Jackson sort of situation, you know?
Why don't you ask us about our presidential campaigns?
Yeah,
Why do
we
you ask us
can-
about our
Okay.
past lives?
Bit of a tangent.
What, do you think we're not going to win so you don't care enough to
Yeah.
ask us?
So how exactly are you planning on beating out the opposition? Your
A little bit of bartering,
A little bit of bartering. A
More
little bit of
bartering.
doodling. A little bit of diddling.
jousting.
Juking.
You know,
A
they
little bit of
never,
rockin' locking.
they never amended the clause in the U.S. Constitution that says you can challenge another presidential candidate to joust.
I don't feel like that was a
Juiced.
thing. to
Alexander
begin with.
Hamilton.
Alexander.
Died. He died in a joust.
Was it a joust or was it a duel?
Joust and duel, pretty much the same thing.
Well,
Alexander.
I thought joust has to do with like, you know.
Oh, well,
you
joust,
get- you
a
get your
joust,
lance.
you know,
Here and there a joust,
sit on
a
a
deer and
horse.
there a bouse.
exactly. That's a little
You're
rhyme
saying
from the Iliad.
nonsense.
That's he still remembers the Iliad. That's pretty good.
I can recite it.
You want to say a line?
Yeah.
Oh, do the one about Little Miss Muffet.
Little Miss Muffet sitting with Warren Buffett.
That's
Eat some
definitely not
crays
in
and
the
crayfish.
I love this one.
Oh my god, I wrote that. That was from the Iliad. You know that?
That's like an 1800s like song.
You know where? You know what I wrote? You know what I wrote? You know what I wrote about? You know what I wrote about?
You can do it.
Yeah, come on.
Not Apollo.
Who?
The other person that, well, to give some more context, Aiden wrote about them in his Greek mythology essay. It wasn't Apollo.
Okay, let's work backwards.
was-
Let's work backwards from there. Let's
Hold
try
on.
to figure out what you're
Hold
doing,
on.
what you're thinking.
Sophocles?
There you go.
Okay.
Is that right?
Sure. Yeah, I guess.
Aiden, because I think Sophocles is a philosopher.
Oh,
and I have to do
Sophocles
with
is
it.
that redhead kid from Pokemon X and Y.
But wait, because
He's in charge of the
Aiden left his
electric
phone.
type gym.
Aiden left his phone on,
Yeah.
on the set. So if I check his essay thing out
that's
right here,
That's really strange because I saw you pull that phone out of your pocket.
I know I was gonna barter it.
Oh. Is barter just your word for steal?
No.
Aphrodite. Aphrodite was born from Zeus's balls.
That's true.
She was born
That's
from
true.
and foam from the ocean
That's true.
and Zeus's balls. I wrote that in, and people still prayed to it and shit.
They pray to balls.
They prayed to balls.
So, Tyler, let me
Okay.
ask you this one thing before we wrap this up.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being on the show with
Thank you
us.
for being on our presidency show,
Thank
you.
like Comedy
Yeah, of
Central's Donald Trump president show, but ours is
Yeah, we'll have two people on it.
yeah.
That'll be a little
Yo,
different.
yo, hey, yo,
I think talk shows are a little bit more interesting when they got two people on it.
yo, hey,
So,
yo.
we're gonna be bartering this talk show podcast
Bartering
review.
you after.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how you're gonna tell your friends Aiden and Sean that you lost the podcast, but we bartered it.
Hey,
me
can I barter the show back? Can I barter?
No, because I'm gonna barter some syphilis to you, and you're gonna give me the show. And
Well, no, I'll take your syphilis. I'll take the show back. Yeah. Anyway, please vote Mr. America
Yes,
for
yo,
office
yo,
this
hey,
upcoming
oh.
election.
and vote Tyler for vice president under Mr. America.
I'd prefer not to take that position.
Hey, if
from-
enough people write your name in, you get it.
Yeah, I hear that's true.
That's why Mickey Mouse has been winning the election last 200 years of American history. Disney has too much.
Pulling
They
the
own
strings.
too much.
Pulling the strings from behind.
Bye bye. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.